In his emotional acceptance speech after winning the Best Supporting Actor award at the Oscars, Ke Huy Quan spoke of his journey as a young boy on a boat from Vietnam, via a refugee camp in Hong Kong, to California. "I spent a year in a refugee camp and somehow I ended up here on Hollywood's biggest stage," he said. "They say stories like this only happen in the movies. I cannot believe it's happening to me. This is the American dream." He is the first person of Vietnamese origin to win an Oscar, and one of two nominated this year. The other was Hong Chow in The Whale, whose family also fled from Vietnam on a boat. Yet in Vietnam the official reaction has been subdued. Reports in the media, which is nearly all state-controlled, have said little about Ke Huy Quan or his background. Some have stressed the actor's ethnic Chinese ancestry, rather than his Vietnamese origins. He was born in the southern Vietnamese capital Saigon in 1971, his family part of a commercially successful ethnic Chinese minority, of the kind seen in many Southeast Asian cities. None mentioned his flight from Vietnam as a refugee. In the mass exodus of the so-called boat people, Ton 9 newspaper wrote only that he was born in 1971 to a Chinese family in Ho Chi Minh City, the official name for Saigon, and then moved to the U.S. in the late 1970s. Thuy Tre wrote, Quan Ke Huy was born in 1971 in Vietnam to a Chinese family, with a mother from Hong Kong and a father from mainland China. VN Express wrote that the actor has Chinese parents in Cho Lan area, the commercial district of Saigon traditionally inhabited by ethnic Chinese. No one in the Vietnamese government has said anything, though that is perhaps less surprising from the habitually taciturn Communist Party. Why this reluctance to embrace a successful and now globally recognized actor, who openly acknowledges his Vietnamese roots? The exodus of the boat people in the 1970s and 80s was one of the darkest episodes in Vietnam's recent history. More than 1.5 million people left, most of them ethnic Chinese, on often rickety boats across the South China Sea. According to the UNHCR, between 200,000 and 400,000 died, some at the hands of ruthless pirates. For a communist party which at the time had just defeated the military might of the United States, and has more recently presided over spectacular economic growth, it is an episode they would rather forget. Ke Huy Quan's Oscar is bringing it all back.